Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Friday, May the 4th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about numbers. We're going to talk about some polling data, and we're going to talk about the unemployment numbers. Friday, the first Friday of the month, is usually when we get our unemployment numbers, and today we got some good ones. 3.9 is the national unemployment rate, under 4%, which is always an extremely important number. And then the Hispanic unemployment rate, 4.6, the lowest since 2006. And the black unemployment rate, 6.8, also historically very low. So that's good news. I mean, look, we live in the same economy as everybody else. I mean, for me, the economy is not Democrat or Republican. So when you got good news, you want to say it. And we got some good unemployment news today. So congratulations, I guess, to the employers for employing people, and congratulations to the new workers in the American economy. So that's good. That's good for the American economy. All indications from what I read and what I see is that this trend of employment is going to continue. So again, that's good news. We're very happy to tell you about it. The other interesting number that we saw today, now this is based on a brand new poll by Morning Consulting, which is a polling firm, one of the many out there. And I just always caution you when I bring up a poll, because I caution myself that a poll is just a poll. That is, it's an indicator based on a sample. So you don't want to make too much out of it, but at the same time, this particular poll fits into a trend that we have seen here for the last month or so, which is some pretty good news for the Republicans in the U.S. Senate. As you know, there are five red state Democrats, Montana, Montana, North Dakota, Missouri, Indiana, and West Virginia. Those are the so-called five states where a Democrat is running for re-election in a pretty Republican state. According to this poll, if the election was held today, all of those five would lose. So those would be five Democrats who would lose the election. Again, these are Democrats in very Republican states, but they would lose. There's also some potentially good news coming out of Minnesota and Wisconsin. But I mean, let's just assume that the only thing the Republicans do that night is pick up these five seats. Maybe lose one there and there. I mean, there's the race in Nevada and the race in Arizona is probably going to be very close. So let's assume that all the Republicans do that night is pick up these five and maybe lose a couple of others. That gives the Republicans a net gain of 3 in the U.S. Senate. That's a pretty good number, and that's a pretty good year for the Republicans, given the fact that this is the first midterm after President Trump's election. On the House, the numbers are not so precise. It's more difficult to measure elections in the House because you're doing districts, and you got 435 districts. So the only thing you can look at in the House is what they call the generic vote index. And on that one, it's in single digits, depending on what poll you look at, +3 for the Democrats, +7 for the Democrats. Historically, when you see over 10, even 15%, those are the indications that there may be a wave coming. So far, there are no metrics that support a Democrat wave. So I pass this on. The news about the unemployment rate, of course, is very substantial. And the news about the U.S. Senate is good news, but of course, we're not going to be having an election until 6 months from this week. But overall, good news to tell you about this first Friday morning of the month of May. Have a wonderful day, everybody. We have all of these videos over at YouTube. We have them on Twitter, and we also have them on my blog. It's raining a lot around here, a lot of rain in North Texas, but we like the rain because it comes in bunches, but then in July and August, we don't get any rain. So let it rain. We need the rain. Bye-bye, everybody.